So now, confidence is also the state of feeling certain about the truth of something. He says, I am looking to bring you back to a place of faith. What is faith? My faith is that my confidence is set and assured. My faith is that I am certain in my testimony of who God is. I am certain about the truth of who he is, of what he says, and what he says he can do. I am certain. I am certain. I am certain. I am certain. And God said, nobody, where's the certainty? Where's the certainty? Where is the press and the patience, waiting patiently? Because you're certain that God is going to come, that he's going to rescue, that he's going to reestablish and restore. You're certain that the faithful, those that love him, those that seek him, those that believe him, those that trust him, know that I can patiently endure. Because I'm certain God knows. I'm certain. I'm certain he knows where I am. He's yet here with me. He's not left me. He's not forgotten me. I am engraved in the palm of his hand. What he says about me, what he says he will do for me, how he says I am delivered, how I'm set free, how I'm protected, I'm loved, I'm forgiven. Am I really certain of his love? Am I certain of his ability to protect? Am I certain? Am I certain? Am I certain that he can and will defeat the enemy who is trying to rob my certainty? The enemy don't want me to be certain. He does not want me to have any confidence in God. He wants me to feel every question. Are you sure God's going to do that? Are you sure? Are you sure God knows where you are? Are you sure God's going to come on time? Are you sure? Are you sure he's going to be able to turn this thing around? Are you sure? He's coming after my certainty. He wants me to doubt God. He wants me to withdraw my confidence in God. His ability. That's who he is. In his word, he is truth. In his knowing, he is all knowing. In his power, he can do nothing, but he can't fail. And so he tries to bring storms. He tries to strike. He tries to bend our confidence. He tries to repeatedly make us move. And God says, I need you to be at a place where you are so confident that no matter what he does, you stand and say, no, my God, I'm relying on him to do what he says he's going to do. And I'm not going to be oppressed with these thoughts and emotions that do not reflect my confidence in God. They don't reflect that. But God, it didn't come the way I thought it was going to come. How come it didn't come when I wanted? I'm depressed because I don't get my way. But God, I was counting on this and it didn't go that way. Where are you? Where are you? I thought I knew. Now I'm trying to have the mind of God. And because it didn't go the way I wanted it to go, what I thought it would go, now I'm doubting God. Well, I thought it was going to go like this. Man, it didn't go the way I thought. Now where's God? Instead of saying, it didn't go the way God you wanted it to go. So whichever way you want it to go is better than the way I thought it was going to go. But that is if we hang on to my confidence. God said the root of faith and the testimony is the confidence in our word being true. I testify with full confidence of what I believe to be true. That's my testimony. I can't go to court and testify and say, yeah, this might be the truth. I'm not sure. And God said, you have got to get the people to believe me. Otherwise, they will believe the world. They believe the lies and the rules. You want to be confident about something? Come over here. I got something you can be confident in. And we search for confidence in something but God. I know what that, no. That's not going to happen. Listen, I got something that can happen. Come over here. Come over here. And then we'll be deceived. And say, God, what is it that you say? And I'm looking around saying, all right, this whole thing would make me believe that I'm not confident, God. So then this must be you. Because it is trying so hard to make me doubt my confidence. He said, then that's me. Stay right there. I'm like, okay. Because when we walk in confidence, no matter how bad it looks, there really is a peace. There's one thing to say, I'm not confident, and then to be riddled with fear, worry, anxiety, and doubt. I'm not sure. But then there is a place where you're like, I still don't know. But God, you know. And if I am in the wrong place, then I'm confident you'll turn me around. But whatever it is, you are right here. You're right here. And even to these people in Jeremiah who were disobedient, God said, I'm still working to turn them around. They're going the wrong way, definitely going the wrong way. I'm going to turn them around. You're trying to go the right way. Of course, I'm going to turn you around. I can do that. I can absolutely turn this whole situation around and turn you in the right direction that I need you to go in. But he said, what has been not taught is God says, I need you to worship me what? In spirit and in truth. And what has been missing is the truth. I've not been worshiping you, God, with full confidence. I've been saying I trusted you, but I've not had real confidence. There's not been that firm trust that I've yet established. It's been kind of shaky trust mixed in with more of this. Right? God said, that ain't me. And my people who are called by my name then cannot humble themselves because you don't worship me. You don't have confidence in me. How can you worship a God you don't have confidence in? The prayers are riddled with fear, worry, and anxiety and doubt. God said the prayers of the righteous avail. The righteous that say, God, I'm confident. I'm certain that whatever is going on, you are in the midst and that you are working it out. God, we may not understand, but you understand and see all. We may not see the good in it on this side, God, but it has to be good. Even them being held in captivity was good. To bring them back to God, he could have let them go on off and worship them idols and destroyed everybody. But he says, I love you enough to let you go through so that you wake up one day and say, you know what, I need God. Let me get back to God. That's love. And Bishop was saying how this time, people who have turned their backs on God, God's going to make it so that they're going to have to run back to him. And they're going to run back panicked. And they're going to need confidence. They're not going to have confidence. He said, that is what you're after. And that's what she was saying at the end. She's like, you just keep talking about relationship. Otherwise, they'll walk away from God and keep walking. Not even know they walked away. They don't even miss him. They don't miss peace. They don't yearn for peace. They don't recognize that they're not standing on a firm foundation. They've been shaky so long, that seems firm. So then the word was the definition of trust. The definition of trust is a belief. And we're back to belief. We're back to belief. Trust is a belief that something or someone is reliable, good, honest, effective. Definition of trust is my belief that something or someone is good, reliable, honest, and effective. We talked about on Sunday the definition of hypocrisy. What is hypocrisy? The definition of a hypocrite is someone who claims or pretends to have a certain belief about something, but behaves in a different way. God, I say I love you. And God says, I know your heart. Your heart is, you do not trust me. You don't trust me. A person who acts in contradiction to his or her stated beliefs or feelings. Isn't that powerful? Mm-hmm. Acts contradiction. I know what I said. I say I trust you, God, but I am so full of fear. I'm so full of worry. I'm so full of doubt. I'm so full of depression. Why? Because I don't trust and believe that you are going to do what you say you're going to do. I have no confidence. I'll believe it when I see it. When I see it, then I'll have confidence. But that's not faith. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, evidence of things not seen. My hope is in a God who has repeatedly proven himself, shown himself. He has been consistent and faithful. Oh, but I forgot the last time. But this storm is different than the last storm. I know what he did then, but is he able to do it again? God says, I'm coming after confidence. Otherwise, we'll be deceived. The enemy will deceive you and call you to go off and do something crazy because he will feed the worry and the fear and the anxiety. He'll feed them emotion. You won't be able to stand under. You won't be able to endure anything. Let me run for safety. And he will deceive us from our feelings. Our feelings, our emotions, get all caught up and say, well, I just want this feeling to go away. So let me just get that feeling under, instead of feeling confident, instead of feeling sure and secure in God that no matter what I face, even Jeremiah in this prison place saying, I trust God. I have enough confidence in him to do what he told me to do, as crazy as it sounds, because I'm confident that God can do it. He can do anything. I believe he can do anything. There is nothing too hard for you, God. There is nothing too hard for you. And if we believe it with that level of confidence, that then pushes away fear and anxiety. Because that spirit has got to bow to the Spirit of God. Our spirit filled with his spirit filled in us of power, love, a sound mind. His spirit saying, no matter what it looks like, you'll be all right. I can restore. I might burn it down here, but I'll reestablish it down the road. It may fall apart right here, but I'll put it back together. He did it for Job. Job never withdrew his confidence. His wife was like, go ahead and curse God. Go ahead and curse God. Job was like, you're crazy. He's God. And because Job held on to his confidence, God restored. The Bible says he gave him back double. Children, land, wealth, because he kept his confidence. What do you think?
I'm thinking to have real faith, you got to have confidence and trust in order to have, real faith. But I never thought about it like that. But I see it now. If you got real faith, you don't see it. There's no sign that it's there, but I'm confident that it's coming. And I trust that God's going to do what he says he's going to do. So just kind of.
And many of us say we trust God and absolutely don't trust him.
Yeah, because when you talk about the fear, the worry, the anxiousness, the depression, I don't know if I've really been depressed, probably, I guess. Anger turned inside out. But definitely fear, worry, anxious, pray, and then, unsure. So that's lacking confidence. Not really trusting.
Just knowing I should pray, but I don't believe my prayers.
Yeah.
And that we have the ability to trust. And that our trust is not in vain. That it's not fleeting. That our trust in God is a firm place to be. Covered under his watchful eye. Protected by him present in it. But God, why do I have to go through a bad situation? So that you will know what you believe.
We have in our minds what we think the outcome should be. I'm starting here and I should end there without having faith that we may not end there, we may end over here.
And that over here is better than what we thought.
So we have it on mind what we think the outcome should be. And it's not necessarily the the best for you.
Because if it were the best for us, then God would have allowed it. He said, I would not withhold any good thing from you. If that were the best situation, I would have given you that. I'm not here to withhold the best situation from you. But we set our hearts on those things. And then when they don't come about, we then get depressed and disappointed because I've set my heart on that. I thought that's what I was going to get. I kind of built my own little situation around it. When I got it, I made plans about it. And God said, well, no, that wasn't for you to do. You didn't check with me. I would never have said, that's yours, and then taken it from you. I would never have done that. Or I would never led you there and told you this is where you're going to stay. Even if you got there, you still got to move. So if you have to leave that place, I don't want you to feel so overwhelmed, like, why you got to leave? Why do I have to leave? Why can't I stay? Because I need to take you somewhere else. And then we get mad because we got to leave where he's taking us from. God wants us to truly be truthful with ourselves. He already knows. He already knows. It ain't like it's revelation knowledge to him. And like a good shepherd, he's saying, I'm bringing you back to me. I'm bringing you closer to me so that I can get you to that expected end. I've come, I've died. Jesus is now interceding on our behalf to get us to that expected end. All of his sheep, called by his name, hearing and understanding his voice, yielding to his way, believing he's able, and resting in his love. Surrendering. Not questioning him. Constantly doubting God, constantly doubting his ability, his power. That's evil.
So what Bishop was talking about, this day and time, more and more people are going to come running back.
They're going to want to know,
God, because you just look at it and everything is just all messed up. Leo and I were talking about that today. He was saying, oh, it's Thanksgiving. Look at all this that's going on. And Kanye West, I had said Thursday when it came out that he was ranting and raving, and that guy got a problem right there. And see, it came right on down. He's in the hospital now under psychiatric treatment. All the money in the world. He and Kim and still.
Ain't no peace of mind. No peace of mind. You got all this fame you've been working so hard for. You got all this money you can't even spend. But you ain't got God. And God is saying, oh, you want to be God? You want to call yourself Jesus? You want people to worship you? Oh, okay. Let's see how you save yourself now.
I thought, no, but he's always been kind of right there on the edge to me. But you could tell lately, so yeah, God is.
And those of us who say we trust him, we've got to see what's happening. That God is positioning people to be and to lead those who are lost to a place where there is a hope, because they're going to be looking for it. Bishop said she was invited to go preach at this place. And when she walked in, it was a nightclub. she said it was a mess.
Mm-hmm.
She said the first lady looked like she had just come off a stripper pole.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy was saying that these are people that had come to his church, but they wanted to be great. So now that
They wanted to be great.
They want to be great. They want their own church. And now they're turning everything into, oh, you can be as sexual and sensual as you want. And you can, come to God just the way you are. He wants to give you houses, land, and make you rich.
Mm-hmm.
And Bishop said, I sat there thinking, why did they invite me here? And she said, God told her, I got you here to tell them the truth.
Tell them the truth.
That whoever got convicted belonged to me.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, I heard her say that. Said, there's one or two.
Mm-hmm. And that is what God is wanting for us to stand in the midst of the number. That they may not hear it then, but later on they'll be like, I heard somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they're going to need. Because there's so many in the church caught up with feelings and emotions. Feelings and emotions. And God said, this is a place where there's none of that. There is no room for feelings. I'm like, God, I want this, I want that. I said, no, there's nobody caught up in their feelings. You cannot duck or hide. This is what the word says. Take all of it. Because you can sway, you can clap, you can just get lost in how you feel about things and then not hear the conviction of your heart that says, oh my gosh, I have not been trusting God. Oh my gosh, I've been leaning to my own understanding. I don't have confidence in God. And he said, that's what I'm coming after. I'm coming after you can't have trust. What pleases me? The only thing that pleases God is our faith. That's the only thing that pleases him. And we think our half-hearted prayers that we don't even believe please God. He said, the only thing that pleases me is faith. And that he wants us to have faith in him is the beautiful thing. That he has not left us to our own devices. That he pursues us so aggressively to bring us into the knowledge of him. That is a beautiful, loving God.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think?
I see it. I see it. And see why it's so easy for people to go wrong, because you don't trust, you don't have confidence. So you end up with those fear, worry, anxiousness. Well, I prayed and nothing is happening because I didn't have faith or confidence.
And a double-minded man cannot ask God for anything. And we wonder why.
Then you end up with you definitely have no peace. Definitely gonna have no peace. Isn't that something?
A double-minded man can't say, God, I trust you. Oh, no, I don't. God, I trust you. No, I don't. So this was the Lord's word tonight for us. And I was encouraged by it. I was like, wow, I'm holding on to my confidence. Pam is running around today. Did you see the people? They came by. I said, Pam, I think that they're going to. I said, Pam, nothing happened. They just walked through the house. That's all they did. They just walked through the house.
Oh, did they come to your house?
They walked through. But see, they're trying to lowball Linda. And Linda doesn't want to sell the place. Linda's old. Her mother is 92. She's doing a caretaker. You know, Linda's getting older. She's caring for her mother. She's tired.
So she really doesn't.
She doesn't want to sell it.
Oh, okay.
And these people want to lowball her, and she doesn't want to take the offer. But she's caught between, I'm tired. I'm taking care of my mom. So Fernando was the one that was out there. And I said, well, how's Linda? He said, she don't want to sell it. I was like, I know she don't want to sell it. I said, well, at the end of the day, if these people buy it, it's going to be fine. You know, he said, but I know she don't want to sell it. And if their offer is so low, she may not take it anyway.
She may not take it.
So, Pam was like, I need boxes. She's running around. I said, Pam, get away from me with that. Well, what do you think? I said, I think they walked through. That's what I think. I think they walked in, they looked, and they walked out. That's all that happened.
Did they walk through hers?
They walked through everybody.
Did they say anything to you? Just kind of walked.
I was on the phone, but they came in. It was like 4 men. It was 4 men. One was taking pictures. But obviously the place needs a lot of work, which is why they're trying to lowball it.
Well, even Kenneth said she's asking too much.
Yeah. She don't want to sell it. And her mother has a lot of money, and Fernando even said, her mother's been sick. If her mother passes, she's going to have enough money to where she won't need to sell it,
to to refurbish it,
right,
to get it built up.
And he said she's kind of like, she doesn't want to sell it.
That's a beautiful location. If she have that redone, oh man, if she get the work done on it that needs to be done.
She's in her 70s, she's like, I don't want to do all that work. It's a lot. And she had wanted to leave it for her kids,
but they don't want it.
And the way it is now is fine for the people who are living there, But my point is that we already start running down the road and planning for something that's not even happening. And then immediately choose fear, immediately choose anxiety or worry, instead of saying everything is going to be just fine. Wherever God is fine. Pam said, I gotta get boxes. I gotta get this. I said, Pam, I ain't got no boxes. Are you packing? I ain't packed. They ain't told me to pack. I figure they gotta give me time. They can't put me out tomorrow.
First of all, escrow take 3 months.
Exactly. I figure I don't have to pay rent while they paying escrow.
I'll tell you, escrow take 3 months at least.
She is already got boxes and bags.
And they have to let you know if it's going in escrow. So you have plenty of time.
I have plenty of time. So I said, Pam, I'm going to choose just to believe that they just walked through. I'm going to leave it right there. I'm not going to take it past that. Well, I just think.
Because she was the one who told you she decided not to sell it. And the next day, the email came from Linda.
And God said, I'm coming after her. And her lack of confidence. So you just stand still. She says, so many people are watching you. Just saying, are you about to crack yet? You ain't cracked yet? Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, Lord, if I could crack, I would, but that ain't going to help me. So I guess I got to keep going. Cracking is not an option.
Look at me in this ring, hung in this thing. My scalp is so dry.
So this week we work on our confidence. Recognize when we have lost confidence.
And trust.
That we say I trust God, and then not even a split second later, we start speaking
Don't even
doubt.
think about it. This week. Focus on our confidence.
Yeah. And the things we say are the issues of our heart. What we say is what we really believe. If I say, yeah, but, then I mean, I don't trust God. Yeah, I know what God said, but no confidence. I prayed, but no confidence. And thus, all these people start wandering in the wilderness because they had they had lost confidence in God. Oh my God, I'm tired of wandering. Let me get myself together. It ain't you, it's me. You want to pray us out?
Father, thank you for your mercies, for your grace. Thank you, Father, for allowing us to look into your word tonight, look into what you require of us, and lay it out where we can understand it. As we go forward, I ask that you help us to grow in your confidence in you, and believe, Father. Leave behind all of the worry and the anxiety and the depression. And as we face other people, in our families or people that we meet, that we're able to encourage them to go according to how you want us to do. We thank you for this season, and we ask that you bless our families, bless the sick, the poor, the hungry, Father, as bless them that they have your blessings through this holiday season. We pray for your blessings until we're able to return. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.